It's got the Randy's. Getting the NSX detailed because it's been sitting at that shop for over a year and the thing is absolutely filthy. The car was filthy to begin with going into the shop, but look how nasty. It's hard to see on camera, but there's so much grime and road debris and shop debris and oil all over the paint. I mean, look at the lip of the wheel. They're not even shiny anymore. Door jams. Disgusting. Interior. Disgusting. Going in for a full detail. Interior, exterior, paint correction. Gonna do a XPEL ceramic coat. And look at these wheels. Covered in filth. But we're gonna bring this to Sunday Cars and Coffee. This is a really good bake shop in Mount Kisco, New York. It has like these crazy croissant sandwiches. Really good. Like, check out these door jams, man. Filthy, filthy. And then the interior, my carpets, my poor carpets. These are not cheap carpets anymore. They're like, I think $500 for just a pair. Full steam clean and everything. Get this thing tidied up. And it's gonna get it looking good. The front bumper's actually pretty bad too. There's like all these little scratches on them. It's hard to see without a polarizer on right now, but trust me, it's bad, especially on the black paint. But we're thinking of wide bodying this winter. So we're gonna get wider front fenders, wider rear fenders, maybe, definitely fronts, 20 millimeters, so we can fit a wider wheel, 18 by, I think 9.5 would be a good fitment on this. These are 18 by 8 plus 40 right now. And the rears are 19 by 10 plus 40 with a 275 tire. And the fitment on the back is like perfect. But if we want to fit a wheel with a lower offset, like 19 by 10.5 plus 20, something like that, we're gonna need the wider quarters and maybe a little bit more camber. But the good thing about the NSX, these panels all come off with just bolts. There's no cutting, there's no welding. These literally just pop right off like a Corvette. We're here at the Ludensol headquarters.
What's up, guys?
Ludensol. Thing is so nasty. Look at the front wheels. Absolutely not. You got so many little scratches, little swirls, fingerprints everywhere. Look how good the ceramic coating is still working since last year. Feeds right off. Wow. Amazing. She's all finished. Let's take a look at it. Holy sh! This thing looks insane. Damn. Thing's like a freaking mirror. Wow. Felipe left? Damn, I got 6 slices of pizza for us. Dude, this looks crazy.
Big difference.
The hood, the bumper, way better. And this fender was all scratched up. Sheesh. Yo. The wheels, too. Did you polish them?
Yep. Why not? I told you I went all out, bro.
I told you, yeah, we'll do some light polish. Look at these wheels. Looks like the day we put them on.
Yep.
I know the ceramic was still working when he was cleaning them, too.
Yep.
I saw the water was beating off. And then I realized the tires are backwards.
Yep.
They need to be flipped the other way. I've been driving around like backwards.
Yeah, and you told me.
Dude, I think the quarters came out the best.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Look at the hips. I don't even want to take this out now.
Dude, I was just sitting here looking at it. Dude, like, it looks amazing. People God, look at the door handle. Look how nice that looks. It looks, oh yeah, like, it looks amazing. It needed it because they were both faded. That it wouldn't look good without that.
So before these were all faded out, the black handle. This is what, Steck?
Yep.
Steck carbon fiber PPF on the door handles. That's nice. Oh, you tuck the edges, great too. And then look at the interior. Damn! Even the interior looks brand new.
Looks amazing.
The seats before were like all covered in crap. The mats were like covered in oil and grease.
We can even feel it. The carpet feels like nice and smooth because it was all matted down.
Yeah, wow. The door jambs were shot before. Take a look at it now. Yeah, it's just a shame the back bumper has like this fading.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened here, but it's been like that ever since we got the car.
I think the back bumper is original paint, and that's why it's like that.
Very well could be. We did this driver's side door handle. Yeah. This looks crazy good. Let's look at the engine bay. Dang.
Yep.
How'd you do it? You put a bag on the alternator?
Oh, bag and alternator and steam clean.
Steam clean?
Yep.
Shit. And before there was like so much crap all around the edges. The valve covers look great. Sheesh. All right, let's look at the front. Did you coat all the rubber?
Yeah.
The plastics? Yeah, I see that. Put the dressing on here, all here.
Meat go dogs. Alright, so we're gonna coat this fender. So we're gonna use a little prep. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna spray one spray here and we're gonna spray a little on the panel. This paint is kind of soft, so we want to be very delicate. So what we're gonna do basically is we're just gonna wipe it side to side. And then we're gonna flip it to the dry and wipe it off. And a good quality prep spray is gonna be something that's not too grabby, because especially with soft black paint, you could scratch it in this process. So as you can see, everything looks real nice. So now this panel is ready to coat. So we're gonna take our ceramic coating. Since it's the first time that we use this applicator, we're gonna prime it, take a coating. We're basically just wet it really good. Okay, then what I like to do is I like to fold it. Okay, so now we got our first. So we have our fender here. We can do the whole fender in one motion. Ideally, you want to have 2 towels if you're doing the whole car. Actually, realistically, for a car this size, you want to have probably like 6 or 7 towels. Because once you start getting coating on the towel, it can smear. But since we're just doing the fender right now, with one is good. So what I like to do is I like to start in the middle of the panel. So this way, when I go back this way, I can kind of get more of the ceramic and spread it out evenly. Okay, so we'll start here and we'll just go down and we'll do what's called a box. So we'll just kind of box the whole fender in, right? And once we do that, now we're just gonna kind of go over all the pieces, and then we can go up and down to ensure that we have full coverage. Now you don't want to pass it more than once, because then you start removing some of the coating. So now with this coating, it takes about 45 seconds for it to flash. Right now we don't have too much humidity, so you can kind of look at it and you'll see it'll start to kind of bead a little bit and sweat.
Yep.
As you can see what's happening right now.
Yep.
And that's kind of the sweet spot. So now what we'll do is we'll take a rag, and then we're gonna do kind of the same motion. We'll box it out. The first pass, you're not really looking to wipe it all off. What you want to do is you're kind of wiping it in. Now, this is going to be the second pass, is with the cleaner side. Now you can kind of do a side-to-side motion, and then you can make sure that you get it all off. Very important too, you want to make sure that you check the adjacent panels, because sometimes you get a little ceramic on the door or on the top of the hood, on the bumper, and then that's how you can get high spots. So now that we have that, what I'll do is flip it again. So now we have another clean side, and then we'll just give it one last one last wipe.
So because the paint is soft, after you apply the coating, do you have to be more careful when you buff it off?
You always want to be careful, and you never want to do circle motions. You want to just, sometimes if it's a little hard to wipe off, what you can do is you can just do kind of like a fast side to side.
Yep.
And then that'll help it get out. But you're not going to really notice anything as far as removing. You just have to be careful because it is soft and it does absorb a lot. So you just want to make sure that you're doing small sections and you're just making sure that you're wiping it all off because it can soak up the coating. So like that, that's perfect.
Beautiful.
It's always good too, after you do it, just look at it from different angles because sometimes you might not see something. And what you want to look for is just kind of like a smear or something like a high spot, which is going to kind of look like a little slick hologram or something like that. That's what you want to look for. But
because any overuse of the product, you'll have to polish off, right?
yes, if you
cures.
let it cure and harden up, then you're gonna have to polish it off.
And it'll look even glossier once that cures.
Yeah, after
compared
12
to what
hours,
it looks like
this
now.
is actually gonna look a little bit glossier because it'll harden up and you'll get kind of that glass look to it. I mean, you can already tell it looks amazing.
Now to do the rest.